Thanks for tuning into the Fishing Musicians YouTube channel. On this adventure, finally, we leave our province of New Brunswick and head west to the coastal and Rocky Mountains. Squamish. Our adventure takes us to the opposite side of the country, to British Columbia and Alberta, Canada. Although I was born in Kelowna, British Columbia, my trips have been limited to the west coast since then. I was lucky enough to film an episode 15 years ago on the Squamish River, and since that time I've dreamt of going back and visiting, driving aimlessly with no agenda through the interior of the province of Alberta and British Columbia, camping and visiting the Rocky Mountains. So, I took 10 days, I purchased a 1999 Land Rover Discovery 2, and set my sights on the mountains. Fishing rod in hand, this trip was more about doing what I love most, adventuring into new, uncharted, wild territory for me. And what I saw did not disappoint. Over so many years, I have dreamt of seeing what I saw. Join me on my adventure as I meet a legendary rock star, drive through the coastal and Rocky Mountains, and visit two of the most incredible national parks our planet has to offer. The first portion of this trip was for me to land at the Vancouver airport late night. I grabbed a hotel and woke up early to go through the necessary process to purchase and transfer the ownership of this 1999 Land Rover Discovery 2. I was to meet the person downtown Vancouver. What was to happen afterwards was totally unexpected. Yeah, so I'm dropped off at near the location of where I'm supposed to be picked up. Not a bad part of town, but semi-sketchy for sure. A lot of people bumming money and stuff, and I've got all my gear here. Not feeling too secure right now, so I'm just waiting for Jill, the girl who's selling me the vehicle, to show up here, and hopefully things will work out. Here we are. There she be. I gotta go get transferred. I'll be back shortly. This is Tatiana, my fine insurance broker in Vancouver. She's from Russia, and she helped me out tremendously on how to figure this all out, so I am ready to go, and she's checking out our YouTube channel right now, The Fishing Musicians. I'm with Mr. Mike Reno.
I gotta keep my eyes on the road.
And we're driving in his Porsche. Mount Baker?
Mount Baker's usually right there, man. It's like so big, and you think, and it's actually a volcanic mountain. We're coming in. It's a pretty good sight coming into White Rock right now. I want to run over this old guy. Seems to be picking shit up off the ground.
Yeah, always doing some fixing.
The beach, and a lot of times it's a sandy beach for about a quarter of a mile because it's quite shallow here. But today it's high tide, so you just see the water.
There's Mr. Reno driving his beautiful Porsche, and we are heading somewhere. I don't know where he's bringing me, but I will go with him and follow. Turn me loose, baby. Turn me loose.
Take me down here while it's still light out.
So here we are, Mike Reno, the one and only, right by his property. We will not tell you where he lives, but he's somewhere in the vicinity of Vancouver, but not that close. And what a beautiful area. Mountains in the background. I don't know if you can see them, but wow. Your hair looks good
too.
You got your rocking haircut.
What do you think?
Oh, it looks great. Better than my haircut. So we are morning 2 of our British Columbia adventure. Just left Mike Reno's place. Thank you, Mike, once again for having me. Very pleasant, unexpected surprise. Thank you, Kathy, for having me as well. I really do appreciate you guys in the hospitality, spending some time with such a Canadian legend. That was a dream come true for me, for sure. Now I'm just getting oiled, everything tested and checked at Mr. Lube. From the recommendation from Mike Reno, thanks for that again. Smart idea. Spend a few bucks, preventative maintenance and everything. So, and once done that, gonna grab some breakfast, and I'm heading up to Squamish to see what's going on there. No plans, don't even know where I'm staying, but I do have all my stuff in the back. I was gonna drive all the way across Canada, but I decided not to. I used U-Ship, which is a really cool bidding service. It's kind of like eBay online. It's called uship.com. They're not sponsoring me or anything, but I've used them before. And basically, I met up with a guy who's going to be in Calgary, and he's from Quebec, which is where we border Quebec and in New Brunswick, obviously. So he's going to be driving my vehicle from Calgary, and I'm just going to fly back to New Brunswick, so it can take him 4 days or so. For the price, I mean, it's only going to cost me a few $100 extra. This whole journey is going to be 10 days, so I'm on day 2. It is Saturday today, and I've got to be in Calgary next Saturday. So in between that time, I really don't know what I'm going to be doing. I'm definitely going to be going to Squamish for a couple of days. Shannon Falls, right there. Gonna go check out the base of it and then find a camping spot or something. Yeah, we're gonna need to camp somewhere because I'm pretty tired. Was up not too late, but we did have a couple glasses of wine last night and caught up, Mike and I and Kathy, and then I was up pretty early. So anyway, let's go check these falls out. I can hear them. Here we are, gang. Shannon Falls. Iris is going crazy on this. I'll do a little Hey everyone, made it to Squamish. Mountains in the background. I'm at a campsite. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll put the name of it right there. Anyway, it's a pretty cool spot. Tough to see right now, but this is what I got going on for my setup. First night in the Land Rover. I got my bed set up. Maybe a little tight, but it's gonna work out good. Got my little lights. Got my little roof with my ultralight tarp. And the fire going. Enjoy the night and get some snoozing. So here we go, supper for tonight, noodles, real fancy. Can't see the baby there. I gotta come up with a name for the Land Rover. So there we have it, my 30-cent supper. A little snap of wine right there. Can't see very well here, but good morning, everyone. Oh, first night sleeping in the Land Rover was a success. I slept from 10 o'clock at night till I think it's close to 8. I'm gonna try to wake up and go get a coffee. I could make one here, but I think I'll just go to Tim's. And apparently I can walk right to the river from the place where I'm camping, which is right here. I'm camping right here, but there's a trail that way. And I know the river's right there, and I've seen guys fishing, so we'll see if it works. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. In the mountains. So I got to tell you, folks, I woke up in Squamish, went for a cruise around, just looking for somewhere to eat, and I found this place online called Fergie's. Anyone who's from the area probably knows it because it's pretty famous. Line up for an hour at least to get some food, but I got here right away, so it's not busy right here because it's a little chillier this morning, but it's quite a cool spot. Great service, and literally right on the river here. This is not the Squamish, I forget the name of this one. But I'll bring you to it here. It's so cool. Like every one of these rivers in the area, even the smaller little tributaries, they have salmon in them. So we're watching salmon. They're right there in the water. So I'll show you them right now. So gang, these are salmon in the water. The water's kind of dirty, that it's high, but you can see the racks coming out right here. Look at that. This is incredible. Look at that. This is right by the restaurant, just like literally in Squamish. I don't know what part it is, but so they're all along here. Like you can see the backs. Oh, they're stacked in here. They're right there. Where are they here? There's some. Look at that. It's amazing. This is so cool. Squamish. Check out the salmon spawning, dudes. Look at that. Unreal. So this is the sad reality for the Pacific salmon. These are chum, I believe. And the difference between the chum salmon and the Atlantic salmon is these guys come up and spawn, but that's it for their life journey. They spawn once and they're done. Whereas the Atlantic salmon, they can spawn multiple times. So it's just part of the life, and these fish offer many benefits. Lying here, they feed the bears, the eagles, nutrients to the water, so it's just part of life, man. Pretty amazing place. Incredible. So that was a cool experience. Fergie's. Couldn't help but stop here. Fergie's, right there. Awesome spot, awesome little find. I'm just cruising around. Drove around a bunch this morning in Squamish. I don't know where I'm going now. There's some places where you can go watch bald eagles too, so apparently we'll try to find that. I'll do some fishing at some point. I don't really care. Got lots of time. Onward. On the road again. So I'm on the Upper Squamish Valley Road. It's a Forest Service road. Looks pretty cool. Looks like there's some people fishing here too. It looks like it might be a good spot to go camping. Unfortunately, I erased my DJI software from my drone. I was just going to put it up a while ago and it's not there. We are in grizzly country. Yeah, I just watched a video of a guy here. This looks like a good spot. Creaky old bridge. Look at this, man. This is freaky. Wow, what a view, man. I'll get it on the way back, coming back. This is amazing. Look at that. Whoa. Wow. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Decided to go to the Upper Squamish River Valley. I'm going to camp the night up here. I'm just on the Forestry Service Road, just past the small community of Upper Squamish Valley on this pretty bad dirt road, and it's hilarious because these people are driving around in these little cars. I don't know where they're going, but check this out. Kind of hard on the vehicles, people. Anyway, I got the unit for it. See ya, take care now, bye-bye then. So, just cruising around, I'm on the Upper Squamish, and look at the place I stumbled across to go camping. Now, if you're from Squamish, you know this place quite well. Fire pit right here, free camping, Squamish River right there, little waterfalls, like right there. Mountains around us everywhere. This is awesome. I can go out there and cast a line. I don't even need to put my waders on. So I'm going to get my trucks parked there for now, but I'm probably going to try to level it out a little bit. Might back it up to right here. Fire pit there, and I brought what fire I had purchased from the other spot. So this is pretty friggin' awesome, man. I'm pretty happy about this. Wow, crazy. Hey gang, so I am on the Squamish River. This is the Upper Squamish, or of course the start of the Upper Squamish. I think it's about 30 kilometers above the town of Squamish. It's a recreational site, which means you can camp for free, and it seems like a pretty happening spot. It's a Sunday night in September. No, it's October 2nd or something. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just I got my gear all ready. My salmon rod right there, and you can see my bed set up, and that's my stove. Eating like a king tonight. Another bag of 30-cent noodles, and I'm just enjoying everything, getting everything set up. Spot up there to fish. I think it's like a sandbar or whatever. So this is pretty fast right here. It's fast everywhere. We got a lot of rain last night, so for tonight I think I'm just going to go scout that spot out, take a walk. And I'm probably going to try to get up early, and then I'll bring the drone with me, and I'll have everything ready, and I'll be able to go fishing in the morning. Who knows if I'm going to catch anything? I really don't care, guys. It's quite an adventure. It's the first time I've traveled fishing for doing a fishing show since, oh geez, I don't know, outside the province since 2019, since COVID. As you can see, I put the Land Rover through its paces. I went way up the road, like another 20 kilometers, just checking it out, and I didn't want to push my luck too much because I'm by myself. Although there is a lot of traffic there, I don't anticipate there being too noisy this evening. So there she be, 1999 Land Rover Discovery 2. I got to tell you, for the price, it's pretty awesome. It does have its little issues here and there, but so far it works really well. And I got winter tires on it as well, so that helps with the some of these roads are actually pretty sketchy. I can't believe people are driving with their cars. Anyway, I slept in it last night, and I actually slept like a rock. It was really great. I kind of got to go sideways like this because I'm 6'2". And yeah, so I've just got everything packed. I just throw the tarp. I've got this tarp right here. This is an ultralight tarp, and it's actually the most important thing for me camping. It'll cover the whole car, but it's also like totally weatherproof underneath. Like if it's raining or whatever, it does not leak, and it weighs nothing. And it's got a bunch of anchor points. I use it on every camping trip. So last night I just kind of had a little spot while I had the fire going. So yeah, so I just camp here. Seats go up. It's got tons of space up here. The seats move up. I think if I continue to do this in this vehicle, I'm going to take the seats out. I think it's pretty easy to take them out if I'm not mistaken. There's a couple of anchor points here, and then that's it right there. I don't think it's very difficult at all, and that would give me an extra 8 inches or whatever, so I'd be able to like literally sleep lengthwise. And then I could actually, if I had a little chair or something, it's so high that I could sit in it. It's got 2 sunroofs. I don't think that one works. That one definitely does work. It's an ultimate off-road machine. It worked amazing in the on the back roads here. Yeah, it's got some cool lights in the front. I haven't even frigged around with everything, but she's a beast. So basically, I'm driving into Calgary. I think I might have mentioned that previously, but I'm going to drive up through Kamloops. I'm actually going to leave here at some point. I'm going to go to Kamloops, through first Whistler, Pemberton, Lillooet is called, I think, and then up and end up in Kamloops, and then I'll be going up to Jasper and then Banff. I don't know how much fishing I'm going to get done, but I'll get some nice shots and hopefully some drone stuff and just show you some of the West Coast. It's really neat because, oh, there's the sun. It gets dark, not when it's dark, because the mountains are so high here that once the sun goes behind the mountains, it's gone, and it starts getting cool. So that is cool. This is a cool setup. There's my rod. Supper tonight. I've had this stuff for, I don't know, 2 years. That's an absolute emergency. Here's my 30-cent noodles. No, not that stuff. I had these last night. They're actually pretty darn good. So nothing fancy for me. We got some extra bars and stuff, some Cliff bars. And like I said, I'm only 30 kilometers outside of Squamish, so I'm going to probably wake up, do some fishing, then go for breakfast, and then I'm contemplating hitting the road and going up, start my journey northbound to Jasper. But I may fish a portion or a river down below, just in Squamish, sorry, they're catching them down there. I don't know. I got no plans. I just got to be at the airport on Saturday night at around midnight or whatever and meet my driver, Jean-Claude. So we're at our recreation site here, which is free. It's a user-maintained site, so that means that basically whoever uses it, bring your stuff in and bring out more than what you've brought in. So a couple of quick rules here. This is grizzly country, by the way, so you might see a black bear or a grizzly, and yeah, so that would be cool in the morning. So I'm going to get myself set up for supper, maybe have a little snap of wine. I'll be going to bed early tonight. I want to get up at sunup. Who knows, that would be the ultimate to see a grizzly. So I don't even know what time it is. It's darker than this camera is letting on it is, because the iris is opened up. Have a little snap of wine there. I thought I bought red and I actually bought white, but you know what? It's doing the trick in a pinch. Here's my setup. I had to switch the sleeping bag and pillows around because I'm actually a little bit down this way, so I want my head up that way. I think I'm gonna sleep like a rock. I swear. And if you're not into French, that means tonight gonna sleep good again. Boom, pow, done. So I gotta tell you, the Land Rover, she's got everything. Yeah, I'm all set. I got the a little rod. I noticed a lot of guys using spey rods here. When you're from the East Coast and you fish like we do, and all my buddies, we cast as far as those guys can cast on a spey rod. Now, funny thing is, in Squamish, I stopped a buddy who was fishing on a river on the main Squamish. Looked like he knew what he was doing, and I said, where do you get some flies? He said there's not an outfitter store in town that you can get flies. So luckily I brought a couple of larger flies. Who knows? We'll try it out anyway. Anyway, I'm about to ignite that fire soon. I'll keep you posted. So yeah, I'm looking for my lighter. Where the hell did that go? I'm going to try to ignite this fire here. See if that works. Getting a little chai. Let's see if this works here. Some of this stuff is pretty wet, so I think I might just set it up okay. Oh yeah, that's going real great. Not. We'll keep you posted. There we go. She's going. Took 3 flicks of the Bic, and we got her going. I can't believe I got this sight. This is insane. Anyway, and of course, wind's blowing, smoking out the Land Rover. Got the doors open, so hey man, I'm gonna smell like campfire for the next week. That's my cologne. Hey baby, what kind of cologne you got? It's called Campfire. So it's around 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. Update. I just got some 30-cent noodles. God knows I've eaten enough over the last 2 years. So this is what I got going. And have that, go to bed. We don't know what time bed's gonna be though, because things are going fucking great. Good morning, gang. Well, good morning, it's almost noon hour. I woke up at 10:30, not the crack of dawn, not sun up, 10:30. Stayed up a little too late, but just thoroughly enjoyed myself around. And the fire was like the best fire I've ever had. And I know it's a complete mess right now, but the sleeps I'm having in this thing are insane. Like, it's really, really, really good. So I'm just making myself a little coffee right now. You see that there? Right there. Actually, the second one of the day, and I need to get into that water, so I got to strip down naked and give myself some cleansing. Coffee's looking pretty good though. One of those little packages there, it's got the cream and the coffee in it. Those are from Derek Hashey, Mr. Derek. He's been on a few shows with me. Wish he was here actually, because he used to live in Pemberton, which we're going to be. Well, he lived in Whistler and was based out of Pemberton for some time, and I know he knows this country. I've been sending him messages with no response though. Thanks, Derek. You know, I'm here in a special place thinking of you, and you're not even responding to me. So that hurts. I mean, that's the only thing that's bothered me in this whole trip, is that Derek's not responding. No, I'm just joking. Anyway, so I could literally stay here for another day. I've got enough of this crappy food. I really don't care if the food's not the issue. I have not done any fishing yet. I should go fishing. I'm just too damn lazy. I haven't done any fishing. Thinking about it, and that's about it. So I may or may not go fishing. I'm sorry, guys. It's the fishing musicians, but that's what it is. We'll see. Just charging my stuff to drones, and that's why you need a buddy. It's fun to camp alone and stuff, but it would be nice to have someone here who's into fishing, to kick my ass, to get out there and cast a line. But I'm just enjoying myself. So anyway, so here we go. After a rigmarole to get set up, I busted my ass to get my fishing gear on. I got my new waders and my rod's ready, the drone's ready, GoPro. Fishing spot's just right here, so it's not a big walk, but put waders on and all that shit. And, anyway, try a few casts, see if we have any luck. Lots of luck, maybe. No fish. Glad I got the waders. Here's my spot. Not a bad place to fish, I wouldn't think. I'll try a few casts. So, did some fishing, didn't catch anything. Got some cool drone shots, I think. I'm not sure if I actually have the right flies. And ironically enough, in a place like Squamish, there is no fishing tackle place. So I'm not sure if I have the right flies. So I'm gonna head up. I'm starving. I need some food, and I need more than noodles and rice. I need some food. So I'm gonna head back into Squamish. I might stop at Fergie's because it's literally on the way again. And then I think I'm gonna head up through Whistler, Pemberton, Lillooet, go from there. So we'll keep you informed on what I'm gonna be doing. But food first, Tim Hortons coffee, on the road. Bing, bang, boom. Okay guys, so I have turned off, I think it's Highway 99 that I'm on in between Pemberton and Lillooet, and I've come across this, it's not a park, it's just a rest area, and it's basically empty, and it's one of the nicest camping spots I have ever seen in my life. It says you can pay cash only. I'm not sure where the deposit box is, but I would certainly pay. I think it's like probably 10 bucks for a site, and these sites are just insane. They're right on the river here. There's campfire pits. So I'm going to show you a couple of the sites. I'm tempted to almost stay here. Yeah, so check this out. If you're into fishing and stuff, look at this. I haven't even looked at this pool, but it's a little easier access on one of the sites above, but this is a nice pool. Look at the water. It's like glacier water. Kind of deep here, nice pool. Some waterfalls. Now, if there's any fish in here or not, that I don't know, but look at this spot. Crazy. like $10 a night, and there's no one here. And there's a whole bunch of sites, not a person. Look at these cedars. In the mountains, folks. British Columbia. What a stunning drive.
Hey baby, I'm just at home wondering if you want some company. Is that alright?
Come over tonight. You wanna come over, you wanna come over, you wanna come over tonight.
Hey baby, I'm just sitting at home wondering if you'd like some company. Is that alright?
I think it's okay, I think it's okay, I think it's okay.